Hi everybody, this is Mary White from MW4 Designs and we are here to do part 4 of our WordPress.com. In this one, we are going to cover how to add images. And I'm also going to do just a quick little side note of how to find images that are Creative Commons. And this is something I think is very important because we don't want to take images that are copyrighted by somebody else. So that's where we're going to start. We're just going to find a couple images that are Creative Commons. And I am looking for puppies. It's always very easy to find puppies and it's just kind of fun. So I'm on Chrome right now and I'm going to open up another tab right here. And I'm going to search for puppies. From here, I am going to go to the images. When it brings up all of these images, you all go, oh, it's so freaking cute. But besides that, we have to find images that we can use that are not copyrighted by somebody else. So what we're going to do is try to find Creative Commons or images that if we want to modify in some way, we can even modify them. So the very first thing we're going to do is come up here to the very top where it says all, images, videos, shopping, books, more. And then just a little space here, there's settings and tools. We're going to go to the settings. It has a drop down. It has search settings, languages, advanced search, history, and search help. We're going to come down to third one, which is advanced search. We're going to click on that and it will open up a dialog box. In this dialog box, I'm really not too worried about everything here at the top. I'm going to come right down here to usage rights, and then I'm going to click on this little triangle, upside down triangle, open it up, come to the very last one here that says free to use, share or modify, even commercially. And I'm going to do an advanced search. And even here, we can still do, oh, there's still a lot of freakingly cute puppies here. So I fall in love with all of them. So it's just so hard to pick. But as I scroll around, I can actually look in the bottom left-hand corner. It gives me a width and height in pixels. So right here, I'm looking for one that's a fairly small image because I don't want to put a huge image on my site. So this one looks like 960 by 640 is not so big, but it's still going to be big enough. It's going to look great. So I'm going to click on that image. And then from here, it's a free photo of a golden retriever. I'm just going to click on it again. It will bring up where it's from. And this is where you want to be careful. You don't click on some ad or get some ads that you don't want. Make sure you find the free download, or if there is a larger image that you can pay, sometimes they do that. Sometimes all you have to do is right click and save, but I'm going to do the free download. And I'm actually going to go to the smaller image here because I don't really want these larger images. I'm going to download. It should download it so that I can use it. I'm going to move my screen over a little so I can just drag it to my desktop, and it's going to place the image right there. And we are going to go back and we are going to put the image in a post in our WordPress.com. And we're going to talk about images and adding images. So let's go back to our WordPress.com. We're back here at where you're visiting the site. And this is what everybody is seeing with your website. So we're going to go to My Site, open up the dashboard. We're going to come to Media. We're going to add media. We're going to, first of all, look at a couple things here. So we can look at all images, documents, videos, audio. So we have lots of different things that we can look at. So there's a WordPress library, photos from Google Library, free photo library. So this just allows us to find photos that are free for us to use. Then what we want to do is to come over here to the very right, and it says 0% of 3 gigabytes used. So for every WordPress.com site, there is 3 gigabytes of space that you can use for images, and that sounds like just an amazing amount of space. But if you start bringing in large images, anywhere from 5 megapixels to 10 megapixels at a time, you're going to eat up that space really fast. So you have to be careful not to do that. I'm going to create another video and show you how to size images, so definitely look for that. But we're going to bring in the image that we have already. So you can add new right here on the left at the top of the images here. You can come over here and do add there also. When you do that, it takes you to your PC. I am going to go to my desktop, and my desktop is a mess. I am so sorry. I'm going to come to my desktop, and we are going to look for that free puppy picture, and it is going to load it. So it brings it in really quickly, and now the image is here on my WordPress.com site so that I can use on pages, posts, anywhere that I can place an image. So I'm going to click on it real quickly so that I can edit it. Oh, I'm sorry, not going to click on it. I'm going to come up here to the edit. So I'm going to go to the edit and edit it. And the very first thing I recommend you do is fill out your alt text. This is for accessibility, and I always tell people to describe the image as if somebody next to you had their eyes shut and you had to describe this. And so I will just put in golden retriever puppy on a pillow, and that's what it looks like to me. And he's just so cute. He almost looks like he's smiling, so I could almost say smiling golden retriever puppy on a pillow. Wow, say that fast really quickly. And then you could put a description in. Sometimes you want to use the captions, and if you want to edit the image, you also have the availability to edit the image. I'm of the mindset to edit my images and size my images before I come into WordPress, especially since we only have 3 gigabytes of space. I don't want to be making huge images here and trying to store them as smaller images. So I try to size my images appropriately before I bring them in. So this is probably even double the size that I really need this to be. So I'm going to say done. I'm going to go back to my blog post. I'm going to go to my example post that we did earlier. I'm going to edit it. And in here, I am going to go in and add an image. So right where I want the image to display, I'm going to press return. I'm going to have it above the content of the words. This is a sample post on WordPress, and after the sample post title. So I'm going to add, and so this is where I add the media. I'm going to come here and grab a media, grab that puppy, and say, got it, and insert. And right now it inserts that golden retriever dog or puppy. I actually think it's a puppies of golden retrievers, so that's kind of nice. It gives me an information about the puppy. Now, the one thing you can do is click on the image and it will bring up a little dialog box at the top. You can actually modify the caption or take it away. So I'm going to click on it again. The caption will come back. If I decide that I want the text to wrap to the right or the left of the image. Now this image is pretty big. I can size the image here as I'm working with it. So that works out really nice. If I want this to be in between the post and the content, so the sample post title and the content, I can do that also. So I'm going to actually take that content out. I'm going to click on it again. And when I'm clicking, I'm using the left click and it opens that up. I am actually going to click on it and I'm going to have the text float to the right of the image. And like I said, you can select any of those. You can increase or decrease the size. Actually stretch it with these little toggles, the little point toggles on the edge. I hope that makes sense. You can go to the edit, you can trash to remove it. When you're done, just click anywhere on your post. You always want to update your post after you're done. So I'm going to actually update that. It's thinking, it's done. The next thing, it allows us to visit the post. I'm not going to visit it, but I'm going to come over here to feature images, and I'm going to select a feature image. So I'm going to set a feature image. I'm going to add new. Actually, I'm going to drop this down. I'm going to see what free images we have. So this actually goes to Pixels, and here we can actually use the search to find more puppies. So these are free images that are puppies. Oh, look, it comes up with the Creative Commons puppy images. So what I'd like to do is grab this one right here, because it stays with the same theme of the golden retrievers, even though there's so many cute puppies. This one's just breaking my heart. So yeah, there's so many cute pictures. I'm going to set that as the feature image. And as you can tell, maybe that wasn't the best choice, but it's still pretty dang cute. Now I'm going to also update. And we're going to visit the post. So this is the way our post looks, and actually that turned out pretty good. I actually like both of those, bringing you in for the retriever look for our images. So this was about adding images and talking about Creative Commons. Basically, I'll talk about sizing images in another video. Our next video for WordPress.com will be going over themes. Thank you very much. And oh, if you enjoyed this video, please subscribe. And if you want to give me a thumbs up, that's always going to help. So subscribe, thumbs up, and share. Thank you very much. I'll talk to you later. Bye-bye.